enjoy BioBoy.
Looked really impressive, actually.
Yeah, BioboyAT is the purple Zerg in the bottom left, and Jonoman is the brown Protoss in the top right. Jonoman is a Gem League veteran. He played incredibly well, kind of edged out by Tupac at the end. And BioBoy has been kind of a revelation, I suppose. Like, I hadn't expected anything from him at all in this tournament until everyone told me he was going to blow me away, and then he did. So, you know, checking all the boxes.
He blew you away, huh?
Yeah. You know, in real life, he's a milkman.
He's a what?
He's a milkman.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, did you not question the fact that his name in IRC is Milkman?
That's Milchman. Does Milch
It's the
actually mean
German
milk?
for milkman.
Yeah, it does.
Wow.
It's not some impenetrable code.
I always assumed it was something like, I don't know, like
He
a
likes to
Matrix
milk?
reference or something, I don't know.
What?
Alrighty, so, I mean, honestly, my gut says that the BioBoy is the favored player here because he wrecked his group in the group stages of this competition. Like, it wasn't even close.
Yeah, he played beautiful.
And it was a pretty tough group too, if I remember correctly. I actually don't remember who was in it, but I'm sure it was hard. Like, I remember everyone being like, "Oh yeah, BioBoy's gonna win THSL." So like, Jonoman's gonna have his work cut out for him here to. Yeah, that's it.
Jonoman's no slouch himself. Like he only lost to Tupac in the Gem League, and Tupac won the Gem League. So, considering the amount of parity in competition between the two leagues,
Yes, but
I'm
I beat Tupac and I'm awful, so therefore Jonoman is also awful.
oh,
Interesting.
of course, I foolish of me.
Yeah, obviously. I mean that's just normal, right? Anyway, it's actually gonna be like 9 pool gas. I'm gonna say. I didn't actually see the pool timing, but the fact there's like an overlord popping out now, it says 9 pool gas and. There's only okay, so 2 cannons coming up for Jonoman now. Should be okay, but the natural's pretty wide open, so a run by is definitely on the cards if that's what the Milkman wants to do. Kind of weird names, like BioBoy and Milkman. Like, they're both weird, right?
Well,
like, I'm not
maybe
imagining
maybe
that,
it's
right?
bio as in like biological, as in like yogurts and milks, that kind of thing. You know, he knows what he delivers. He's kind of into it.
That's kind of
He plays Zerg,
So-
no mech, like it's all sorted out.
So he doesn't like playing so he doesn't he delivers the milk, but his real passion is the yogurt. Is that what you're trying to say? Like,
Oh, maybe he just doesn't like the
he
kind
just
of
suicided
cold,
some
harsh metal.
Zerglings. Actually, quite a few Zerglings there kind of died. That's actually a real pain in the ass because he made about like 12, like maybe even like 14 lings here, and the fact that he lost like 5 or 6 of them for nothing means that his sort of evil master plan is kind of failed. But at the same time, Jonoman's gone ahead and made 3 cannons, which I think is a bit of an overkill. You don't need 3 cannons to stop speedling sort of early run bys or whatever. I mean, if BioBoy was going all in with this, sure, but considering there's an expo, I feel like he could have just cancelled that. And
I'm kind of curious. He's heading out with all the lings again. Does he think that maybe this time he'll manage to squeeze through?
it is possible, but with 3 cannons, the price would be too high. No, he just wanted to suicide a few extra Zerglings just to make sure. And yeah, now he has like 5 left. So it's not ideal. And gas coming up now.
He's sending a drone out though, as though to get a third.
Yeah, like I don't think that this feeling was like some sort of all-in. You know, he just wanted to try and do a bit of pressure, force some extra cannons, maybe get like 2 or 3 lings like in the base. But he hasn't done that. But the fact that 3 cannons have gone up, I think Jonoman's like a little bit ahead, but it's not like a huge advantage. That
They
it could have
have
been.
both wasted similar amounts of minerals, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess. And the fact that like Jonoman's like being super paranoid here, having 3 probes pulled off mining just to like sit here and wait. Probably not that necessary, considering there's like more cannons than Zerglings.
I am sort of curious. Like, have we seen, or does anyone remember BioBoy going late game CVP yet?
He played like reasonable games against Tupac, right? Like they weren't smoothing all-ins, I think.
I think he always played really, really long games, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think he's that. I mean, I feel like he's actually like. All right, so there's two different types of players in this league. There's like the old school people who like, or like people who haven't played Brutal for ages and play like this weird style which isn't really like a modern style at all, and it kind of works. Like you look at Cow's games and you're like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I mean it works kind of. Well, it would work if he wasn't Hyuk. And there's other players who are like current IC Cup players who actually know builds, and I feel like BioBoy is probably more slanted towards that kind of player, whereas Jonoman would be more towards the first kind of player. I mean, look at this, like he's going no Stargate straight into Archives here with a few extra gateways. Going to be some sort of Zealot Archon timing attack, and I feel like this kind of style really clashes well with the modern style, because the modern player isn't used to someone just going Zealot Archon. They're like, hang on, you're supposed to get a Stargate. That's not right. Anyway, Lurker's actually on the way here. So as I was like, oh yeah, BioBoy is being standard, but really he's being a huge cunt. That's unfortunate.
He's also picking up his Spire as well, so I guess he'll at least have the option to switch around as soon as he likes.
He could do the cow build, fake meters to force cannons so that your lurkers don't do as much, but that's probably
that proved to be pretty strong, you have to admit.
Yeah, strong build. Alrighty, fair few zealots are up now, but there's no detection at all for Jonoman here, so he's going to be in a little bit of a tough spot when these lurkers actually do start building.
In fairness, he does a rake cannons. Like, the lurkers are going to do very well kind of against the zealots, but it's not like he can pressure with them really.
I'm a little bit worried for BioBoy here. He's not really making SimCity, and if Jonoman just waits until he has +1 and leg speed and a few extra units, it could have been a really effective timing, but nope.
I'm kind of bewildered.
Sick micro.
He's okay, never mind.
Yep, +1 just finished.
Yeah, and the Hydralists are still morphing. There's one Hydra out, is there? And that should be morphing into Arca now, I suppose.
I don't think he has enough zealots to bust this, despite there being no SimCity. And the lurkers are going to quickly put to rest any thoughts that Jonoman had here of being aggressive. And the lurker morph just starts now.
The zealots are coming straight over towards the third base. There's 2 Hydralists and 2 Sunkens. Like,
it should be enough. Sunkens are surprisingly resilient in this matchup. As I say that, alright, so
yeah, he loses weight instantly.
What I was trying to say was Sunkens suck, and Protoss units are just the best. So
yeah,
that was a preordained result in that fight.
He's got this. It's fine. Oh no, wait, more zealots arrived. This is terrible. He's in awful shape.
The lurker should be done soon, and that will pretty much hopefully put him on his back.
Well, one lurker doesn't actually kill zealots all that fast. If he spreads them out,
hatchery, and he is.
Yeah.
Oh, he's actually put 2 of them in a line.
But I mean, this is gonna be close.
Oh, I think he's got it. Yeah, I don't think I can live.
Oh shit! It works. And sneaks a DT into the main of the, what would normally be the 4th base. So that's going to be a huge pain in the ass for BioBoy here, because he'll probably be wanting to double expand nice and quickly. Now that he has this advantage being, he has lurkers and there's no detection on field yet.
Yeah, and he's got lurkers just as the 3rd base goes up for Jonoman as well. So like,
yeah, Jonoman's going to need some good storms here to just hold this off, I think. Oh yeah, he's transferring probes through lurkers. Just for people who don't know, that's not where probes want to be. Just generally.
Not quite optimal. It's close, but not quite where you want
Yeah, I
to
mean
be.
it's pretty close. I mean, basically what you want to do is keep your probes away from the lurkers. And see, Jonoman here went through the lurkers. You know, he put the same words in the sentence, but just put them in the wrong order. So I mean that's fine.
Oh, first storm hits the lurker and it kills it. Second storm hits the other lurker very well and also kills it. So he's defended reasonably.
Wow.
All chill.
So despite being the underdog here, Jonoman in a fantastic position, and it's going to be going to have to be a huge effort here from BioBoy to sort of come back from this deficit, because he has maybe 15 drones mining minerals right now, and Jonoman's
he's
economy
transferring
is...
an enormous number straight across that third again.
Oh,
so.
I see, alright.
Looks like he's going for a storm drop as well on the third. Shuttle just coming out of his base now.
Oh,
Yep, just the one template though.
that could be huge though. Oh, if he was there like a couple of seconds earlier to catch that transfer, that would have been insane. That...
Well, the drones are all going to go home again because
Wow.
he hasn't finished the hatchery. So I
like-
guess if BioBoy is bad, he'll be okay.
Oh, they're all stacked up around the hatchery though. If he just storms like right next to the hatchery, he could easily kill, you know, 4 or 5 drones for free here.
He might get all of them if he can drop right now. Oh my god. If they send over to minerals,
Beautiful.
they didn't.
Well, he's still got 4. I mean, that's a pretty good storm.
Well placed,
For like
yeah.
a single Templar, it's not a big investment. And they all had mine
It
as
is.
well, so those minerals are just gone forever now. So if this gets to a mined out situation, he's going to be like 1 drone behind in terms of money. Like that's
Pretty intense.
pretty intense, yeah. Pretty
I like that
massive.
he's just scooting the shuttle straight over towards the main, like just to try and get another one off. Like it's excellent. So optimistic.
The Defiler mount is coming up now for BioBoy here. So despite like losing bases and shit like that, he's actually doing okay. Tech-wise.
Oh, 2 Scourge coming in for the shuttle at in the main base, and they just stop for a second. And is he going to drop the Templar? Nope. Down it goes. Oh, the Templar
Ah!
got 60
Excellent
energy.
storm.
Huge
Excellent.
storm. So 10 kills in that Templar. That was one efficient storm drop. That's like Bisu level storm dropping there. You know, with 1 Templar and a shuttle, and the Templar's like
It's
still
still enough for
alive.
another storm.
Oh, storm!
It goes down.
Oh, 3 more lanes. Excellent. 13 kills.
Fantastic.
Great.
Alright.
So worth it.
So Jonoman is actually ahead on bases right now, and as a Zerg, you don't want to be like behind on bases to a Protoss. That's not where you want to be.
Yeah, I have to say, John is blowing me away. This is superb.
Milshman is kind of getting away with it here, though. Like he's got the defense at his third base here is like a Spore and a Lurker. Like that's it. And if Jonoman had just like walked over, he could have easily just killed that base without any problems. I think. And this hive tech is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass when Jonoman does decide to start attacking. These sort of Spore sunken Lurker Defiler placements that are being set up are going to be just a huge pain in the ass, and all the cannons
And
that
he's just
Jonoman's
set up the
making now,
Nidus as well.
yeah, all the cannons are going to be pretty much worthless as well. So yeah, despite Jonoman being in a just amazing position, I can't help but be just a little bit worried.
Yeah, it's I suppose it's just kind of nagging at me that he doesn't, or sorry, BioBoy doesn't seem to have any inclination to expand again. Like
Well,
just
he
seems to
did
be
kill
pretty
the
happy.
DT in his in the expansion of the 4th. I think he's more worried about not dying right now, though. Which is fair enough,
the army
because...
is coming down the map towards
Yeah.
that third, and it's
So, just to put this in context, BioBoy has 87 supply, Jonoman is at 200. So, I mean... That's...
and the obs go in first.
Yeah, if Jonoman... I mean, there's no buffer units here. I mean, the thing about Lurkers is that when you have Lurkers, you want to have some Lings or something behind them
Oh,
so you can
he
stop...
snipes the obs.
Oh, you're a
The
little bit
first,
ahead
the
again.
second one goes down as well. Oh, sorry.
Just like pause for just like a second. Yeah.
Okay.
And so yeah, that was actually.
So yeah, the obs snipes was
There
crucial.
is another obs
There's
coming.
another obs coming in now, so.
He really
That's
should
something
get
I've
obs
seen
speed though,
before, though.
and he is getting obs speed, I think.
But now there are 2 defilers there as well.
And drones.
And there's
a lot of
coming
drones.
straight in for the natural from both directions.
So all these goons that Jonoman has right now are pretty much useless, and he really needs to get
If
more
he
sort of like
actually
archons.
swarms. Oh, there it is.
It doesn't matter though. There's too many zealots.
Yeah. Oh, the Hydra's come through and Lurker's coming through the Nidus Canal. So he might actually save this. Maybe. No. I guess not.
And GG.
Fair play.
Jonoman, impressive, takes out BioBoy.
Yeah, and convincing.
I mean,
as
I
well.
I called him the underdog here, but I mean, looking at that,
No, that was a very persuasive showing.
oh wow. Has BioBoy been overhyped? Is Jonoman just that good?
By me today, yes.
That storm drop I think was really crucial because
Absolutely.
he kind of like he put the Zerg out of the game with that first attack and then stomped him in like again with like a single Templar. That was pretty brutal, really. So yeah, next game's gonna be on Tower Cross. Seems to be the map of choice, and yeah.
You gonna count me in?
Fuck. Let's try that.